Hi guys, and welcome to the latest fragrance related video. In today's video we're doing a little unboxing, okay guys? So I got sent a new fragrance that I'm excited to try, and this time we are unboxing Paco Rabanne's Black Excess. So yeah, I just got sent this fragrance in the mail, and I'm excited because I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's a kind of cranberry and tamarind type of fragrance, so I'm kind of looking for something juicy, fruity, a little bit berry-like. So I do hope that I like this one. I'm usually not a big fan of Paco Rabanne, but when I got the chance to try this one for free, basically I got this for free, I was like, okay, let's do it. So yeah, without further ado, let's see what's inside the box. So I'm just gonna open the Syrian wrap. Yeah, got it. Okay, so this is what the packaging looks like. It's pretty much your standard, typical packaging. Nothing stands out, nothing too fancy. But let's see what the bottle is like, because I don't know. I'm excited though. Ooh. Wow, that is pretty, okay. So this is the 80 milliliters and this is how the bottle looks like. So it's very pretty, very vampy, a little gothic in my opinion. And this is Black Excess, not Pure Excess. So they're two different fragrances, even though they come kind of in similar type of bottles. A little bit. The other one I think has that kind of a snake around it. So that's kind of the popcorn fragrance that everybody talks about, but I haven't seen many people talking about this. So I was curious about it. I was curious about the cranberry note in it, and I also was mesmerized by the bottle because this looks so gothic. I love it. So pretty, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I'm excited, but you know what I noticed? That's weird. No, wait, yeah, I was just looking at the straw that comes to the down, the kind of vaporizer straw, and I thought that it was cut in half, but it's not, it's just filled with air. So I just thought that it came broken and I was like, no, but no, it's okay. So anyway, I've got a strip of paper because I'm actually wearing Crystal Noir today, and I hope I can still smell this one because I doused myself pretty much in Versace Crystal Noir and I wasn't aware that this was gonna come to me today, but let's hope that I can still give you guys a honest opinion about it. So yeah. Let's see. Cap is plastic, kind of really inexpensive type of plastic, but the bottle looks really pretty and is heavy. So I'm super excited to try this. I hope this is gonna be the kind of really, how do you say it? Like gothic and berry-like, because I like that kind of sense. So let's see. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Vampy. Okay. It's a little alcoholic in the beginning, not gonna lie. Like, I think it needs to sit a little bit. Yeah, now it's getting somewhere okay. So yeah, it's not as heavy as I thought it would be, because the name Black Excess kind of makes you think that it's gonna be a super heavy one. Oh, okay. It's very perfumey, and I get kind of this berry-like note in there, but it's a little alcoholic in my opinion. It's really like perfumer's alcohol-y. Okay, now it's getting sweeter. That's nice. Okay. I don't know if it has some patchouli in it, but it does kind of feel like a little bit patchouli-esque, or just a tad bit like chypre fragrance, like there's something kind of bitter in it, like the chypres usually do. And now it's kind of like turning more into La Vie Belle type of DNA, just a little bit like that kind of really sugary berry type of thing. And yeah, it's quite sweet, honestly. It's quite sweet, very kind of like intimate leaning. Interesting. It has a little bit of a boozy quality almost, and I don't know what is making that. But it does kind of smell a little bit like patchouli-esque, a little bit boozy. It tickles my nose hairs a little bit, I don't know. It's almost like there's some chili or something like that, but it's not like, but something akin to that. Something about this smells like just cut sweet chili, like red chili pepper. Interesting. It's not as heavy as I thought, and it's also way more perfumer's alcohol type of fragrance, like very perfumey. A tad bit synthetic. I don't think that this is a like cranberry by itself. This smells more like cranberry vodka or something. Yeah, something like that, like cranberry flavored vodka. A little, and then there's like patchouli and some dryness that you have in chypre type of fragrances. This is so similar to, it's giving me the same kind of vibes as Antonio Banderas' Her Secret Temptation, but I think that Her Secret Temptation is actually better. But like, I'm not saying no, I feel like this is kind of easy grab and go type. The opening wasn't very pleasant, it was very alcoholic. But the dry down is becoming way nicer. It is kind of that kind of sweet berry type of fragrance, but it has kind of a darker chypre type of element to it. It's a little bit bitter, just like cranberries are usually. Yeah. It's not an instant love. It's more like, okay, it's a like, and yeah, I think that I have to test this on skin. I feel like it's not gonna give me a full story on paper. Let's just try it on skin, because I'm kind of curious, honestly. But I'm just gonna let it sit just a little bit, because it seemed like it's gonna be alcoholic in the beginning. It does spray quite a lot. I don't know if you guys can see. It sprays a big amount at the time when you put it on. Okay, it does smell better off of skin. I'm getting more of a kind of soapier flower type of elements in it when it's on skin, and it's way sweeter off of my skin than it was off of the paper strip. Okay, it's quite pleasant actually. When it's on skin, it's way more pleasant than off of paper, thank God, okay. But yeah, it's reminding me of La Vie Belle a little bit, like similar kind of DNA but more bitter. It's kind of like a bitter version of La Vie Belle in my opinion. Like, that's because of the berry-esque and the kind of like patchouli type of elements that I get in this. I don't know if it has patchouli, but it has something grounding it like that, something a little herbal, something a little bitter, something astringent like that. And it's a little tart, like this is more tart than sweet off of my skin. But it's definitely, yeah, better off of skin than it is off of paper strip. Yeah, I do like it. I do think that this seems like an easy reach type of fragrance. It seems like the kind that you can rock during summertime or wintertime. It's moderate projection. It's quite intimate actually. Yeah, it's actually, I'm taking it back. It's intimate projection. Kind of something that you can smell if you hug someone, but not other way. Do I think the price tag is justified? Honestly, no. I feel like there are so many better fragrances out there. And just like, for example, Antonio Banderas, Her Secret Temptation, I find better than this. And it's cheaper, so... Yeah, I do kind of feel like this would be something that many people would like, but it's also a kind of a run-of-the-mill type of fragrance. It's not wowing me super much. I'm more like, oh, okay, it's pretty, it's typical, it's easygoing, easy to grab and go, whatever season type of, every season type of fragrance. But honestly, I was expecting something a little deeper when I looked at the bottle, and I feel like it's way more airy and way more like soft, way more intimate than you would guess from the bottle, I think. And I've heard some stories that the older formulation was better and the newer formulations are not as good. And I haven't tried the original, but I do feel like this reformulation is not super good. And honestly, I'd say now, at least now, this is my first impression, that save your bucks and get yourself a real nice like Middle Eastern fragrance, and you're just gonna get way better quality and probably more long-lasting fragrance. This unfortunately does smell like it's not gonna project a lot, and I feel like it's gonna pretty quickly subside. I can't almost smell it anymore. Like, I need to be real close to smell it. And it's been like 12 minutes, so it's definitely not very heavy. Okay, it's not bad, but I would say it's not like super amazing, okay? So my first impressions on Paco Rabanne Black XS, it is okay. It is just okay, it's nothing mind-blowing. Honestly, I do feel like I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of it just because it seems like a dumb reach type of fragrance, easy reach. But I do also feel like I'm a little disappointed because I was waiting on something a little more heavy, something a little more oomphy, with a little bit more body, you know, and this is nothing like that. This is airy, fresh, kind of perfumey, maybe a little cheap smelling in my opinion. It does smell cheaper than it is, and I think that that's a bad thing. But yeah, I think that I'm gonna wear it, but it's probably not gonna be my favorite, let's be real. But yeah, I do like the bottle, and I think that it's gonna look very pretty on my vanity. And yeah, this, I'd say it's a middle ground. It's not bad, it's not good, okay? It's kind of like medium. It's a medium fragrance, okay? So that's my opinion on Paco Rabanne Black XS. My first impressions, I don't know about the longevity, I'm just guessing by what it seems to be showing me right now. It might also be that it needs to macerate a little bit to become better. That is sometimes the case with this kind of fragrances. So I'm definitely gonna give it time to macerate a little bit more and see if I'm gonna like it better after that. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, and I see you guys in my next one. Bye!